With SUMAC, there's a logical workflow that takes you through the chronological sequence in which things happen in your mentoring program. We start here, at the beginning, by getting your access to SUMAC set up. Once you have access, you can start tailoring your first scheme, amending all the default settings so that they reflect exactly the kind of program you want to run for the people it's aimed at, with the process flow that meets your needs. When you're ready, you can launch your scheme, and members can start registering to participate. You can then start matching people into partnerships, and then managing partnerships and your whole program, while members can manage their own profile and partnerships. Let's go back around that workflow in a bit more detail, starting with tailoring the scheme settings to suit the specific requirements of your scheme. This is all handled in the Scheme Settings screen, which contains 5 tabs. The first tab is Basic Settings, which allows you to add branding, change the default role labels from mentor and mentee to coach and coachee, for example, and allows you to switch the sign-up form on and off. The next tab is the Matching tab, which allows you to set up automatic matching and to create a matching process flow that sets the level of automation at each stage of the matching process, as well as some other key aspects of how your scheme works, like whether partnerships are provisional or live once they've been made, and if they're provisional, who decides whether or not they go ahead. The next tab is the Sign Up Form tab. This is where you build your sign-up form, adding all the questions you need in order to determine the eligibility of applicants, and where you gather the information you need to match people into meaningful partnerships. This is also where you build your matching algorithm, converting any drop-down field into a matching field. The Emails tab is where you edit the default emails used at different stages of the matching flow, and where you can create your own email templates to use anytime you need them, from any location in the platform. The last tab is where you manage tags, but this isn't critical to getting your scheme set up. Once you have access to your SUMAC account, you can log in and begin the process of getting your first scheme set up. Work through the Getting Started playlist, and you can practice each part of setting up your scheme in bite-sized chunks. When everything's ready, you can launch your scheme by switching the sign-up form to Allow Sign-up. You can then propagate the link to the sign-up form via web pages, emails, and so on, and you can then sit back and watch the notifications pop up as members complete the sign-up form and join your scheme. As members are populated into your scheme, you can begin the matching process, creating partnerships either manually or automatically. You can then send out the relevant communications, manage partnership status, schedule emails, and share documents with your scheme members. Once partnerships have been set up, you can manage the partnerships and your whole program. You can keep in touch with members via ad hoc and scheduled emails, update member and partnership profiles, update member and partnership status, monitor program metrics, and keep your records up to date, right through to the point where live partnerships are ended, and maybe even where a whole new cohort of people join for your next cycle. Your scheme members can also log in to the member portal to review and update their own profiles, access documents that you've shared with them, and to manage their partnerships via goals and tasks and scheduled meetings. Now that you have a sense of the overall flow for creating and running a scheme in SUMAC, you can continue working through the first tutorial playlist, Getting Started with SUMAC. The videos in this playlist take you through the whole process of setting up a new scheme and launching it. The next playlist, Matching and Partnerships, takes you through the different ways in which partnerships can be created once your scheme is up and running.